Yo, what's up? Good morning. So, I had a cool topic that I wanted to talk to you guys about today. I was at this really cool co-working space and I picked up this book called Happy Sexy Millionaire. In the book, he brought up a topic that I often talk to people about, and it was like confirmation to me. It was the topic of compound interest, and not just in regards to finance, but I often tell my friends and family that I feel like compound interest happens in your life with small habits, small steps forward or backward that eventually snowball into huge effects in your life. So I thought about my life and I was like, how did I get to where I'm at right now? I'm like, okay, in this moment, I'm living in the dream place I always wanted to live in Bali, Indonesia. This is the villa we're staying at right now. It looks magical. I walk toward the top upstairs so you guys can get a look at the view. So just little by little how small things add up. You ever had a lot of small subscriptions of $8.99, $10.99, but at the end of the month you're like, how did I spend $500 or $700? Or you have your room clean and then you come back from work one day and you leave one pair of shorts on the ground. Then you leave your shoes by the door. Then you fall asleep and leave your cup on the counter, and then you look up and it's a snowball effect. You have a dirty room, but it happened little by little. And it's so cool because I was thinking, I was like, man, like a lot of the times we think, oh, to get results we have to do something big. Or if I want to lose weight, I have to grind so hard, so fast, or put in all this work. If I just grind it out for a month straight, and he says one thing in the book. He says, if you pour 1 billion gallons of water on a mountain over the course of 30 days, you probably won't see anything different. It'll probably dry up and look the same. If you poured billions of gallons of water on that mountain consistently, just for eternity, eventually there's going to be a huge dent in the mountain. We all know it's like erosion, So I was just thinking, I was like, man, like it really is like long-term small things. And a lot of time I write down big goals. I'm like, I don't stop till I get that. But a lot of time my brain's tired or another part of my life may be suffering, or like, I grinded it out and I built this, or this month I built 3 online courses and put my brain toward designing and building my website, then published the book and then did this. And it's just like, but my brain's tired and maybe I didn't get enough outside sun or communication with my family, or like exercise. Maybe my energy feels a little messed up, a little lopsided. So I was just like, man, what if I spread that out and I did little by little of the right things and eliminated all distractions? I was just thinking about it, and I was just like, this is the view from above, by the way. That's like a cool pool we have down there. And you hear those animals and stuff. It's pretty cool. So I thought, what if I did little by little of the right things? It would snowball into something huge. And I was like, that's how I got here. Slowly but surely, like years ago, I started minimizing things, reading, learning about my environment, the energy around me. And then like over time, I got smarter and smarter and smarter. And I was like, I want to try different locations, doing things I'm afraid to do in my early years, so that later I have more awareness, more experience to build a cool life for myself. Yeah, compound interest. And for those that don't understand what that is in like money terms as investing, just kind of look at it like if you put your money in a savings account that grows 8% interest a year, let's just say 15% interest annually, let's just say a year. Let's say you start out with $100. It's not that it's going to accrue on the $100 every year, but the first year may accrue 15% of $100. Then 15% of what you made on top of that, like the $100 plus your last year at 15%. And then each year it kind of tacks on that 15% of the gained capital. So, and eventually it compounded snowballs. Like, so the first few years you might not see nothing first, or the next like couple years you might not see nothing crazy, but like once it gets up in them high years, I'm not saying just for the $100, like them 15, 20, 30 years, that compound interest, especially if you start young, and the key is time, like how long something is going. it's crazy. So I was just thinking about that in regards to my life and my habits. And I had a tooth recently extracted. I think you guys seen in one of my vlogs with Kathy. But they pulled my tooth out. And I thought, I was like, how did that happen? Over time, it had cracked and chipped, and I left it alone because I was afraid of the dentist. And I was like, it's okay, I'll just leave it. And then little by little, it would get worse and worse and worse. And until one night, it was an excruciating pain in my sleep, and I had to wake up and just go to the dentist to get it pulled out, which wasn't as bad as I thought, but it happened slowly. It happened annually. It happened over a course of like 2 years. So I'm excited because I'm 25 years old, and I look around, you can see some older people. I've seen some people in their 70s who life did not accrue for them well. They have a lot of problems, they're on a lot of meds, they're really tired, they're drained, don't have a lot of money, have a lot of kids, regret that they didn't go for their dreams in life, didn't build anything for themselves. I've seen that. Then I've seen the other side, the healthy, fit people who are 70. Some people are 70 working out better than I can. Some people are 70 doing backflips. Some people are 70 running marathons. And it looks like a lot of their habits have accrued well over time. Healthy eating, working out, positive thinking, setting structures in their life. And over time, the money compounds, the health, the wealth, the energy, the time you have to work on yourself, spend with your kids, grandkids, the time you have to adventure, learn, gain more wisdom and experience, and the people you affected in a positive light over time because you're a positive being. That comes back to you. They want you to be around good scenarios. They want to bring you into their positive events, and they want to spend time appreciating you and giving back to you for all that you've given and inspired them to be. I think that's a much better life. So, compound interest, but on life. And this life field kind of sees and feels your actions little by little. So it might not be that first day eating a salad, that second one, but it might be over a course of like 5 years, and all the people around you like, hey, like you look like happier, healthier, fit, like, you look like you're thinking, feeling better, like maybe I should try that. Now you're inspiring people. Or, maybe it's the gradual change of your body because of this new habit. And you're liking and loving yourself more, which compounds into you feeling better, which compounds into people wanting to be around you, which attracts better opportunities. And like, as you keep going, it keeps growing. So, compound interest. You guys have a good day.